Welcome to Teacher Tip Thursday, where you get tips from a qualified teacher. My name's Sophia and I'm the 1 in 1.3. Welcome to the family. So on a Thursday, this is where I usually just do videos about teaching in general, where I get to just show you some tips that you can use at home when teaching your children. At the moment, I'm starting from the early level of learning, from the early years, and I'm going to be progressing further into hopefully high school age. So stay with me, stay tuned, come and check these videos out every Thursday, and you should have some kind of tip in there that will help you teach your children in a better way by yourself at home. Okay? In my last 2 videos, I was showing you the best ways that you can teach your child how to read at home. In this video, I'm going to be giving you some actions that you can use to help your child to remember some of those sounds, because actions are quite good in helping children and helping us to make connections between the different sounds. And sometimes if your child cannot remember a sound, if you do the action, you may find that it will help them to remember that sound a bit more easily. Okay, so I'm going to be using my alphabet maps, which you can download from my shop, my Etsy shop, to help me to remember the order for the actions, okay? Also, in this video, I managed to get some help from some of my nieces and my nephews. Wait, what's her name? We've got Soraya.
Matilda. Soraya.
We've got
Matilda.
Isaac, Isaiah.
Alex.
Alex, Tate.
Tate.
And then who else? Tate and Jaden. And Kian, isn't it? They're the babies. So we're going to teach them how to read. We're going to teach them how to read these sounds, okay? Well, actually, my niece Kazea will be helping us today, and my nephew Jeremiah will also be helping us with the sounds. Okay, so the first sound is S. We are a snake travelling through the grass. S. 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 Snake could do this. Or you could say ah. I've got ants travelling up my arm. Ah, 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 ah. Good. T. We are watching a table tennis game. T, 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 t. I. The mouse is wiping ink from his whiskers. I. We are blowing out a candle from a pink cake. Now be careful, some of the sounds make a schwa sound. So the S sound, sometimes you may hear people saying it incorrectly where they might say sa. We don't say sa, we say s. And the same for, we don't say pa, 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 pa. We make a quiet sound and blow out the candles. Like a K. We'll be in an aeroplane. Now the curly-cur and the kicking-cur both make the same sound. We are castanets, making a k sound. Okay, let's go like this. Eh. We have our eggs. We are breaking them in a pan. Eh, 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 eh. Now with the sound, we're going to try to feel the sound on our palm. Put your palm in front of your face, in front of your mouth, and make the sound. Not r, we say we are ripping a rag. Think about a puppy ripping a rag. Think about McDonald's. McDonald's has the sound, but maybe just rub your tummies and say Look at this. Look at this.
This one's
D, drumming. D, 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 d. G, the water is gurgling down the drain. G, 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 g. Oh, we turn our light switch on and off. Oh, 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 oh. Ah for umbrella. We're putting up an umbrella. Ah.
Can you get an umbrella?
Ooh, lick your lolly. Ooh. Now this action is about an inflatable fish that's being deflated, and you just say B, hit your ball. B, 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 b. J for jelly. J, 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 j. Wobbly jellies. Z for a buzzy bee. Z. W, blow. Think about the flowers, like a dandelion flower. Blow the wind or the flower petals out of your hand. W, 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 w. Like this. W. Again. Good. Drive your van. Y for eating your yogurts. Y. And x. We take a picture with our X-ray camera. X. Now some of the other sounds, like the digraphs, remember I mentioned in my other video, the digraph is where two sounds come together to make one sound. So you could have the qu and the together, it says qu. Think about a duck quacking. Qu, 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 qu. The S and the H together makes a quiet sound. Shh, shh, shh. Good job, man. The C and the H together says ch, and it makes a choo-choo sound, like a train. Ch, 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 ch. The A and the I together says A, and pretend you can't hear me. A. The O and the A together says O. 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 Like you're really interested in something. O. The I and the E together says I. Aye, Captain. I. And then say aye, Captain. I. The E and the E says E, and the O and the R says or, and we pretend to be a donkey and we say E or. E or. Yes, it's fun being a reception teacher with all these actions. Okay, g. Very strong, it's a very strong sound. You say as if you're pulling down something really heavy. Oo and So the O and the O sounds make two different sounds. So you have oo as in moon, moon, or you have the as in book, book. And when you do the oo sound, you're basically being like those old clocks where the bird comes in and out, and you say cuckoo, ooh, ooh. Okay, so with the sound, it's like the clown who's sticking his tongue out. So he says, and he also says, because some sounds make the short sound and some sounds make the long sound. O in U says ow, ouch, ouch. So it's like ow, ow, ow. O and I says oi. So think about it like oi, what are you doing? It's a bit rude, but that's what we say. Oi, 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 oi. U and E makes the U sound. So even though U is a word, the U sounds the same. So we just say you. Is the R sound. With the R sound, you're thinking about going to a dentist where the dentist is looking inside your mouth, and you'll say ah, ah, ah. I'm just going to double check the ER sound. I can't remember that one. Okay, so the sound is where you roll your hands over. So you say I think that's all of them. Let me just double check. I'm just looking at these Jolly Phonics books. So these are quite good. These books have the actions in them to help you to think about what the actions might be. So you could use these to help your child. But I think I've done all of them. And there you have it. They are the sounds that you can use when teaching your children how to read. And I emphasize it so much. It's so fun. Teach your children the sounds and the actions together. And I will really emphasize this, but make sure that you're teaching your children the sounds that the letters make first before you teach the letter names, and also teach your children the actions. It just makes it come to life a lot more. And I really enjoyed teaching it to a whole class of 30 children doing the actions all together. I just found it so much fun. Then after a while, when your children get really good at doing the sounds, you don't have to repeat them so many times. So for example, with this book over here, if they were able to look at all of these sounds, I would say A, J, O, I, E, or. You get it? So they don't have to say the sounds over and over and over again, but at the beginning, get them to say the sounds over and over and over again until they're quite confident, and then go really quickly and just go for the sounds like that. Okay? Remember to like and subscribe. Come back again next week, Thursday, to find out more about the best ways that you can teach your children from tips from a qualified teacher. Speak to you soon. Bye.